Whoa, what are you doing today?
Hi, my name is Dominic Green and this is Fully Vegan Taste Test. Last video my Vitamix broke, but because I already started preparing for the video, soaking cashew nuts, I have to improvise today because I will not throw these nuts out. We will do little cashew quiche pies, or is it just cashew quiche? Mini forms for like parties. Normally I would do them with the batter in the Vitamix, the recipe. I would mix it there because it's the strongest mixer ever. But mine's broken, so I have to use a normal... But that would be fun. Why does this not work any better, huh? No, that can't be it. Maybe I have to hold it up. Maybe this one is broken too.
No, I don't think so.
No, it wasn't plugged in. Alright.
That's it.
You can also mix paint with that. So I have to use this today. I hope that it's strong enough to mix the cashew nuts. They were soaked for more than 12 hours. Normally you soak them for 12 hours or you boil them for 10 minutes so that they get softer. If you have a strong blender like the Vitamix, you don't have to soak them at all. So it would be powerful enough to make it creamy and smoothie. But you should soak nuts anyway because of acid. I don't know the English word for it. It's an anti-nutrient. So it stops you from absorbing nutrients. And if you soak the nuts, then that acid disappears and then you can eat them. So even if you have a strong blender, you should soak your nuts anyway. So these nuts are soaked. I think the acid is called phytin acid. There are a few things in, or lectin is one in nuts too, it's the same. It stops your body from absorbing nutrients like iron or other things. And to prevent that you can sprout them or soak them. Well, cook them would be the same. And with beans you can sprout them, then they are double healthy. Alright, for the cheese you put all of the ingredients in one mixing container. You need cashew nuts, the water that's already in here because I will mix in here, and then not much. Apple cider vinegar, I don't have it so I use white wine vinegar, does the same. You need 1 teaspoon. That's not a lot. And then you need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Should have done it the other way around, so it's not wet. So first do the dry and then do the wet, because now I have to use a different spoon.
That would have been very good.
That would have been very smart. But I can use 2 of the half teaspoons. That's garlic powder. You probably could use real garlic, but not with that mixer anyway, so I would use powder in here anyway. And you need half a teaspoon of salt, which is hard to measure when you grind it, so I just do it by eye. And 1 tablespoon magic yeast flakes. Tastes good on everything. It's savory, it tastes savory, and it's inactive yeast. So it's like beer brewing yeast, but that's not bitter, that's more like cheesy. You can put it on everything. It says 1 tablespoon, but you know, I do more. And then 2 tablespoons of, that's tapioca starch. That's the starch from those little balls that they put in bubble tea. And it's I think it's no carbs even. It's a binding thing, but it makes it jelly. I mean, not the cheese, but the product you put that in goes jelly. It's clear when it goes hard or when it goes liquid. It's not like cornstarch, which goes like pudding, like milky. Alright, 2. And with tapioca starch, it makes the cheese, if you make vegan mozzarella or so, it makes it stretchy. Alright, that's it. Now I blend it all with my very good blender, hopefully. And then we bake it. Let's see. I think right now it would be a little bit, there you can see, it would be like have little tiny bits in it, so I blended a little bit more. Otherwise it would be a bit chunky probably. I think it goes creamy. I do 1 more minute. Alright, I'm happy with the consistency. Now
looks like pancake batter.
it does. I think it's very creamy. I think it will work. We transfer this into here. I think it makes more than 6, so there will be a bit left. I use single portion, like little muffin trays, because I think it's nicer if you can give a piece to each person. But you can also put it in a bigger dish.
Like a quiche.
Like, I don't know what a quiche is. But anyway, and then you have it as you can dip. You know, if it's all in one container, you can dip out of it. It will not rise or anything like a muffin because it doesn't have flour or baking powder. But it might have a little dome, like a little crust on top that goes up with it. Alright, and the rest? Oh, whatever. I'll bake the other one later. That I put in now for 25 minutes in the oven. I put it on crisp, but you could use forced air if you have a normal baking oven, and then I would bake it normal, like 185 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And crisp just bakes it from the bottom and the top at the same time. We do 20 and then have a look every now and again. Oh no, we forgot something.
Put stuff on top.
We forgot the topping. Alright, this is naked, if you like naked. I like naked, this is why I forgot to add stuff. But you can add anything on top you like, and that's also the reason why I think smaller ones are better, because then you have more variety.
Mm-hmm.
You can add herbs, like a branch of rosemary or thyme or whatever you have, or you can do cracked pepper. Do you want herbs too?
Well, I like the, yeah, sure, put them on.
Then I have to go and get some.
While she's not here, I'm gonna have a look for the. Oh, there it is. Sweet paprika. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Okay. So with one hand, one of these bad boys is gonna get paprika'd. Oh, it's empty. Bastard. Bastard.
Alright, I'm back. What are you doing?
Paprika's empty.
Yes, it is.
Damn
Alright.
it all to hell.
Because we grow organic, I don't wash that. You can, of course.
What if a bug walked on it?
Well, if it walked on it, that's alright. There is no bug on it right now. I think. No. Sure, you can wash it, but it's growing on the windowsill. Why would I wash it? You put that just on top and push it a little bit in. And then it gets a bit of the flavor in the thing. At least you can smell it if you can't taste it.
Mm-hmm.
But of course it looks like nice decoration too. And I have one with basil. I hope it doesn't burn. And then we can do one with sweet paprika.
Yes.
And we can also
hot chili.
do one with hot chili because that's two different things. We do the sweet paprika here.
Smoked paprika.
Smoked. Okay. And then chili powder. And one.
Cracked pepper? Oh, you already did that.
We have one cracked pepper. We do something crazy. Oh, dill. That's not that crazy. It's empty too. I need more dill. I
Curry?
like dill. No, I want one with dill. Mine comes with dill. I can't open it. Alright, so they look much nicer when you add stuff on top.
Absolutely.
So that's what they look before baking, and now we put them in 20 minutes on crisp. Maybe it only takes 15, but I think last time I had them for 15 and they could have been a bit more. The longer, you don't have to bake them long at all. If you only want them hot, then you just do it for 10 minutes and then you have a dip. But if you bake it longer, because of the tapioca starch, it does get a bit of a crust and then it is like a pie. It's not really a pie, it's just a filling. Quiche, but I call it pie.
I think a quiche is like a cheesecake but savoury.
Well, I will look up what a quiche is.
So it's got onions and stuff in it.
But that doesn't have onions.
But it could have. And olives.
Quiche. See, that has a crust. Mine doesn't have a crust. So you mean the filling.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean more the... Let's add cashew. Quiche. Well, maybe that's a thing. Quiche with broccoli. That sounds good. So it's like a pizza.
Yeah, but thicker.
Alright. Okay, so that's what... And now 20 minutes. Or, you know, you look every now and again so it doesn't burn. And then we do a taste test with the hummus. Bye-bye! It still has 5.5 minutes left, so it's in for 14.5 minutes, but I see that the paprika is turning brown, and from brown the next step is black, and then it's burnt. So I have a check. They're hard on top. So that's, I don't leave it as long as
they
that
are,
was
they're crispy.
15 minutes. For 6 pieces,
Okay.
15 minutes. I take them off here so they don't burn from the bottom. And then, this is hot. That was the making of the cashew quiche pies, mini pies. And now we eat them with the hummus that I made yesterday and today, long hummus. And then we give you a taste test on both. We have it with olives and chili and what's that, salad and spinach, I think. And toasted whole wheat bread. See ya!